Psychological horror games, where the line between reality and nightmare blend together. This type of game category are by far one of the scariest shit I've ever seen in the horror game genre. They mess up with our minds so bad, it makes us horrified. But the question remains, what exactly makes these psychological horror games better than any other horror games out there? Let's find out. Horror games such as Anxiety, Reflection, or even Into the Darkness, which falls into the category of psychological horror games, they don't really use jump scare or gore, but rather intricate ways they manipulate our mind and emotion. The atmosphere and emotion are also the key to making these type of video games. From the moment you step into these type of games, you're greeted with an eerie situation and atmosphere. Do me a favor and take a look at this gameplay real quick. This game right here uses the aspect of the darkness, which can make the player more reliant on their senses, which highlights their anxiety about potential threats lurking in the shadow. The darkness creates an atmosphere where it will make the player fear the unknown that is lurking or even watching them. This obviously triggers them emotionally, thus making them beyond scared. These type of games also use tricks such as changing the environments or even manipulating our perception of time to keep the player constantly on edge. Take a look at this gameplay real quick. This game right here, called Into the Darkness, begins with the player awakening in a mysterious abandoned town where the sun has never risen, hence manipulated the time in that specific game. This game is the perfect example of what a psychological horror game is. The conclusion is, by incorporating these elements into a Roblox game focused on anxiety-inducing darkness, developers can create an immersive and frightening experience that resonates with players' fears and emotions. This approach not only challenges players' gaming skill but also taps into psychological triggers that enhance the overall horror and suspense of the game. With that being said, thank you for watching and see you next time.